Hi, folks. Hope you are doing well. I'm Rajesh Durbala, and welcome to Rajesh Durbala Tutorials. In this session, we are going to discuss the customer acquisition and retention strategies. What all leads to acquisition of new customers? What are the factors influencing the acquisition of new customers? And at the same time, what things a firm can do to retain their existing customers? All set? Let's get ahead and see what's in store for today's session. So, we are going to discuss, this is the learning outcome. So, we are going to discuss the factors in customer acquisition and how customer can be retained. Simple, right? Moving ahead. So, these are the factors that drive customer acquisition. First and foremost, technological advancements. As and when new technologies keep on coming, that leads to acquire new customers, right? Now, for instance, let us say the competencies of Windows 7 and Windows 10 are entirely different. So the way, if I wish to use the new features and all that cloud computing that comes with Office 365 and all, so if I wish to use all those new competencies, then definitely I would like to purchase a new copy of Windows 10 so that I can enjoy all the new features. So as new technological advancements keep coming, you can acquire new customers. Plenty of examples can be given. Plenty of examples can be given in this field, due to which new technological advancements keep coming and people keep buying new products due to those technological advancements. Now, for instance, let us say when we have the air conditioners, most often we use our air conditioners during the summers. But Voltas comes up with all weather ACs which regulate the humidity during monsoons, which can be used as a heater during the winters. That's a technological advancement, right? So people would be those people who never thought of Voltas, or maybe they had been using Voltas air conditioners, now they would shift to the new Voltas all-weather air ACs. So a new technological advancement fosters the acquisition of new customers, right? Likewise, you have the government policies. Now, government keeps on making various policies, and due to which there could be acquisition of new customers. Now, for instance, let us say a basic example. Now, the PUC, the Pollution Under Control Certificate, that is mandatory for your vehicles. That's a government policy. Now, due to which what happens? You have a lot of vendors, gas stations, petrol pumps, which offer you the PUC. Now, with that, what is happening? They are getting new customers. Even if I don't get for a gas refill at the petrol pumps, I can go to them for my PUC certification, right? So government policies bring in a lot of changes that that become mandatory. Now, for instance, let us say those government wants everyone, means for direct benefit transfers, government wants everyone to have bank accounts. Now the subsidy of my gas cylinder has to come directly into my bank account. Then it makes it mandatory for me to have an Aadhaar linked bank account. So for which, even if those people who never thought of or never want to have a bank account were compelled to go and have a bank account. So what happens? The banks get an opportunity to acquire new customers. So government policy helps you to acquire new customers, right? Then you have the changes in your lifestyle. Oh my God, a lot of changes happening in the lifestyle of people, which are compelling people to buy new products. Now, for instance, let us say with the advent of 4G volt technology that came up with Geo, people were compelled to buy the new handsets with 4G capabilities. So those phone manufacturers who were making the 4G phones, they got a lot of new customers. So that's customer acquisition. Now you can see with the advent of OTT platforms, people want to watch a lot of content which is available on OTT, not just on their phones or laptops. They also wish to watch it on their big screens or televisions. So now the demand for smart TVs would increase. So as the lifestyle of people change, the demand for new products keep changing, increasing. Now you see there is a change in lifestyle where both husbands and family, wife, both of them work. At that time, they do not have sufficient time to cook proper meal. So for that, they can just cook in bulk and microwave it once they come back from office. So the demand for microwaves increase. Likewise, in such kind of nuclear families where all of them are working, the demand for washing machines would increase. So there are a lot of gadgets which are in demand just because of the changes in our lifestyle, right? So these companies who are making your microwaves or washing machines or smart televisions, 4G phones, now probably the 5G phones, all these would lead to an increasing demand for several products, and it will help in new customer acquisition. Right now in this current scenario, in this COVID scenario, if you have seen, we have been working from home for quite some time. Now with this, we need some sort of office-like setup in our homes. So there was a change in lifestyle because of this lockdown. So people had some need for furniture. So the furniture companies, the furniture manufacturing companies suddenly saw a new demand for furniture, office-like furniture for homes. So they started acquiring new customers. So lifestyle changes also drive consumer or customer acquisition, right? And then purchasing frequency. Now, for instance, let us say the oil, the cereals, the pulses, the oats, all these kind of FMCG products we consume on a regular basis, right? And here there is a tendency that I could keep switching my preferences or brands. Then what happens? The frequency is high for these kind of products. So the acquisition could be easier and faster in these categories. But when I purchase a refrigerator or a car, probably I am buying this once in 5 or 10 years. So here the acquisition becomes slow. So the customer acquisition also depends on the purchasing frequency of your product. And then you have innovations in industry. So if there are a lot of innovations happening in your industry, that also leads to customer acquisitions. Okay, so some of the things could be overlapping in the industry, like for example in telecom. Okay, the entire industry moved from 3G to 4G, and we are expecting 5G to roll out quite soon. So these are some innovations happening in the industry, and due to the innovations in the industry, the demand for certain products increase. Okay, the way we saw the demand for 4G phones, very soon we would see the demand for 5G phones. So at that point of a time, these kind of innovations in the industry would drive customer acquisition, right? At the same time, you would see that as the innovations in industry in one industry take place, many a times there could be a resulting impact on some other industry as well, right? So for instance, let us say the innovations that are happening in the telecom industry or the internet industry are also affecting the e-commerce industry. The faster the internet is, the more shopping could happen on e-commerce portals, right? So innovation in internet or telecommunication can have a resulting effect on the e-commerce sites. Okay, so e-commerce portals can also get more new customers. They can acquire more customers with enhanced or improved technologies in internet. So these are some of the factors which drive the customer acquisition. Then what are the strategies how I can improve my retention rates? Very simple, right? These are the fundamentals that any business need to know and practice. First and foremost, customer service. You cannot ignore a customer complaint. The moment the customer comes with a complaint, it is essential, it is paramount that any organization need to take it very seriously and try to resolve it ASAP. Then you have continuously enhancing the value. Every moment the customer expects you to give some enhanced, improved value. So the company, the firm should strive in order to enhance the value and deliver more and more value to the customer. So that should be their constant endeavor. When I say value, the firm should work towards either improving the benefits for the customer or reducing the costs for him. Then the third one, keeping abreast of technological changes. Any new technology, any changes that are happening in technology, the firm should keep on adapting itself very fast, rapidly, or else the customers would switch. So in order to retain the customers, I need to have the top notch technology with me. Now, today, for instance, in banking, the customers have become tech savvy. They want banking at your fingertips. But if a bank is lagging behind in adopting all such technologies, customers would be fed up and they may move or they may switch to a bank which is offering banking services at the fingertips. Then the last one is there should be a continuous improvement in loyalty programs. The loyalty programs should not be archaic. That is to say, they should not be outdated or obsolete. They should be updated frequently as per the needs and preferences of the customers. Because as times change, the needs of the customers could change. Now, simply let us say, today I must have taken a credit card just because it's offering me some cash back on my reward points. But in the future, I may not be interested in the cashback. Okay, 1 rupee for every 100 rupees. I may not be interested in that. The reason being, probably there are many other UPI gateways which are offering me better cashback. So I may not be interested in using that card. But I need to get better loyalty program in order to stick to that credit card. Probably they may be giving me some air miles, or they may be giving me some access to lounge at the airports. So they need to give me something which my UPI apps are not providing. So they should encourage me with my changing needs, and they should offer me such sort of benefits in order to retain me. All right. So these are some of the strategies through which my retention rates could improve. I hope you found this lecture to be useful, informative. If yes, do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Do spread the good word. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.